What's going on, guys? Welcome to another video and welcome back to Atlanta. It is good to be home. If you're new to the channel, welcome. My name is David Quayle and I've been living downtown here for about 6 months now. So today I thought I'd share with you everything good, everything bad, my honest experience, what I like, what I don't like, and the pros and cons of living in Atlanta, especially downtown. Also, I just made a brand new intro for my channel, so without further ado, let's go. The first thing I love about Atlanta, and I noticed it right when I moved here, is the amazing people. The southern hospitality that you hear about is very true in this city. Everywhere I go, everyone seems to be smiling, laughing, having a good time. And it's the small things too. For example, every time I'm in an elevator and the person in the elevator with me exits before me, they always say every time, have a good day or take it easy. Also, when I first moved to the city, a bunch of people DM me on Instagram, which I'll throw on the screen at the end of this video, saying, what's up, welcome to the city, it's good to have you. If you ever want someone to go out to a bar with or show you around or go to a movie or hang out or do whatever. I got like 20, maybe 30 of those messages. Stuff along those lines made my moving process here so much easier because I knew I had the support of even total strangers. Out and about, at the gym, at the grocery store, wherever, whatever you do, in the southern hospitality here is very real. The nightlife and the sports, guys, those are the next best things of the city. The bars and the clubs are great, as I'm sure you've heard, but the sports are even better. The Braves just won the World Series. The Falcons aren't that great this year, but they were just in the Super Bowl a couple years ago, and the Hawks got Trae Young. But the soccer team is my favorite, Atlanta United FC. They just won the championship a couple years ago. Their stadium is absolutely insane. Mercedes-Benz Stadium, I think, is one of the best in the whole world, and the game day scene is incredible. The fans are crazy. I've been 4 or 5 of those games now, and every single time it's just amazing. The nightlife and the sports together make up the entertainment factor of the city. It is very hard to go bored in the city, especially if you're a young professional like I am, because in the downtown area you got Georgia State, Georgia Tech, Emory University, Morehouse College, SCAD, and there's another college I can't remember the name of. There's so many colleges around here, so many college age students eventually transitioning into the workforce. So it is a great, vibrant city for young people. Let's see if I can do this without spilling my pre-workout. But that brings me to my next point of another pro I love about Atlanta, is that it seems like everyone here, at least a large majority, is physically fit. And I don't know if it's an Atlanta thing or a Georgia thing or a whole southern part of the United States thing, but it seems like everyone here takes care of themselves, or everyone's out running or lifting weights or doing something physically active a lot of the time. It seems like there's a gym every half mile, even maybe less than that. And most of the times I go to the gym, it's usually pretty packed regardless of what time I go. And even the people who aren't lifting weights, there's always people out running, walking their dogs, even running with a stroller at all times. Even where I live downtown, right around Centennial Olympic Park, that's not exactly the best spot to run, but every time I look out, especially first thing in the morning, there's people just doing laps around the park. It's pretty cool. So if you're big into the fitness scene and you love taking care of your body and making sure that you look good and staying healthy, Atlanta might be a perfect city for you. That being said, I'm going to the gym right now, Forum Athletic Club here at Lenox Mall. I usually go to the one at Ponce City Market in Midtown because it's closer to where I live, but I've started going to this one a little bit more as well. So let's get this workout. Alright, for the post-workout meal, we are at Cava today, and I'm so stoked to try this out. This is my order. I got a pita with hummus, tzatziki. For the protein, I got grilled chicken. On top, I got tomato and onion salad. Also avocado, some feta cheese. And for the dressing, I got garlic on top. So this is gonna smack. Let's dive right into it. Look how massive this pita is. I can't even close it. This thing is gigantic. Look at the size of this pita. Holy crap. Alright, let's go somehow and try to fit in my mouth. Right out the first bite. 9.25 out of 10. If you've been following me for a long time now, you know that I love taste testing different places, and that's because another pro of Atlanta is that they have so many different food options. So today, you probably say, well, doesn't every big city in this country have a bunch of different types of restaurants? And of course, yeah, they do. But the way Atlanta stands apart in this regard is that Atlanta is such a melting pot. The large majority of all the people I've met, as in a lot more than 50% of everyone I met, they're not from Atlanta, they're from somewhere else. There's influxes of people all across the country, especially from the north, where I came trucking from into the city of Atlanta because it's such a central hub. You put together all those cultures and all those ways of living coming into the city. A byproduct of that is simply all the different types of food options in abundance. So if you're a food enthusiast, Atlanta might be the perfect place to either live or visit, whichever one you're thinking about. But it's not just food, the drinks too. There's so many breweries across the city, literally so many. I've been to a few and I've taste tested a few beers at these breweries, but there's literally so many others that are still on my bucket list that have just not gotten the chance to hit up yet. Some of my favorite beer brewed in Atlanta are Sweetwater, New Realm over at Pawn City Market, and also Cherry Street up in the suburbs. So if you like food, you like Atlanta. If you like to drink, you will like Atlanta. I like both, so I like Atlanta. All right, those are all the pros of living in the city of Atlanta. So let's get into the cons now. Alright, the first bad thing about Atlanta that I hate, the crime, the shootings, you can't ignore them. I follow Fox Atlanta on Twitter and it seems like every day, multiple times a day, shooting, all the time. Now I have done my research, most of it, the large majority of it is gang on gang. People who know each other get into an argument and they sell the argument pretty quickly. However, there's also an increase on incidents with normal pedestrians or citizens, and I've also talked to people who lived in Atlanta for a long time and they have all said that the crime now is way worse than it has been in a long time, if not ever. Secondly, the inflation in this city is out of sight. Inflation is up big across the country right now, but Atlanta is among the highest in the country. And also, if you look up reports online, a few of them say that in the month of October or November, Atlanta had the highest inflation in the country, period. In those 2 months, they had inflation rates almost double what San Francisco and New York City had. Rent's going up like crazy, gas going up like crazy. It seems like everything in the city is going up like crazy. When I first moved here about 6 months ago, I made an apartment touring video of rents between $1,300 to $1,500 a month. Those same units now are $1,600 to $1,800 a month. That's crazy. On the other end of that, most employers here, I feel like, have not adjusted their pay to the new cost of living that Atlanta has. Historically, the city has been low cost of living, but not anymore. So if you were to work here, especially if you're just starting out like me, you might feel like you're getting paid under market rate. Now, it's not Los Angeles or New York City right now, but at this rate, who knows? It could be.
I'm just going with the gut. Never had a doubt, felt like this is just a must. Put me in perspective, I'm the deepest in the cut. Everybody tuning in, but this is just for us now. We know I ain't ballin' yet. Hoes wanna holler, oh no.
Moving on to traffic, guys. The traffic sucks. At all times of the day, every day, cutting through downtown is backed up. Even at like 10 p.m. on a Sunday when, you know, everyone should be home and not driving, it's still backed up. And plus, you can't exactly just scrap your car. When I first moved here, I wasn't planning on bringing my car to the city, but man, I'm glad I did. Atlanta's not a very walkable city compared to others. It's not horrible, but you should definitely own a car. The MARTA train system is really good, I think, but it only goes straight up north to south or straight east to west. So anything in between, it's gonna be a hassle to get to. So you do need a car to live here, but every time you get in it, you might end up getting pissed. I don't know why, but I hate grocery shopping so much that I come to Target a lot to grocery shop instead of like Publix or Kroger. So let's go with some fruit roll-ups and some of these. Those look good. Why not? If you haven't already, make sure you follow me on Instagram, especially if you're here in the city of Atlanta. Always down to meet new people here, so shoot me a follow and shoot me a DM and we'll go from there. Show me some of that Southern hospitality. Been living here for 6 months now and the city has been pretty great to me. No actual complaints so far other than those negatives that I told you about, but every major city is gonna have its downsides, and those are just the ones here in Atlanta, but it also has a lot of pros that probably outweigh those cons by a lot. If you live here, I'm enjoying your city. If you're thinking about moving here, check it out, try it out. It's a great place to be. Or if you're just a new subscriber watching my channel for the first time, thank you very much for checking me out. Next week, me and my girlfriend are going on vacation, so stay tuned for that. In the meantime, I really hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you did, make sure you drop me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel because I drop a new video every single Monday. I have not missed a Monday. I will not miss a Monday, so every single Monday that you do not want to miss. See you next Monday.